Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. Today guys, this is fast forwarded from a few days ago now, so I'm making this intro basically a few days after I've completed the full dechrome on my car. I say full dechrome, there's like a few minor trimmings that still need to be done. However, as you can tell, the bulk of it has been completed. Wing mirrors, front trim, the front lip at the bottom of the car as well, something I wanted to do since I bought the car. We also blacked out the grille. I'll take you around the back. So as you guys can see as well, we've done the rear boot lid and the badge itself. Okay, got an overlay for the Abarth, and guys, we also did the handles. Okay, so guys, all of this work was done by myself and my friend. My friend is a mechanic, so he can literally tear a Fiat 500 apart in a matter of seconds, so it's very handy to have him there in terms of taking the front bumper off, which you need to do if you want to get onto the front grille itself. If you wanted to get to the front whisker and that front lip, if you want to take them off the car, you have to remove the front bumper. There is also a video coming soon of that, guys, in terms of how to remove the front bumper, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so before this video starts, I want to give you a very full disclaimer. When it comes to painting, obviously I'm a bit of a noob, guys. I very fortunately had my mechanic mate who was helping me throughout the journey of this process. I wanted to do as much of this on my own as possible. I wanted to do this myself. I didn't want to take my car to someone to do it. I'm very much like that. I love DIY stuff. I love modding cars for the reason of and the purpose of learning how to do things and do things properly. That's how I am. So got the priming for the paints, did the sanding, did everything full-heartedly as much as I could. But I want to just warn you guys, if you're doing this at home, paint, and anyone who's a painter or you know whatever will comment on this or probably say something along these lines, but this is something I learned in the process of doing this. But paint is so temperamental, especially when you've got outside conditions, and this is why people who do like panel beaters or bodywork sort of spraying, you know, they have a very controlled environment, very controlled room, and it makes so much sense because paint reacts so easily and so effortlessly to the wrong things. And even paint can react to primer. It depends how it's set, it depends how much time you've given it, so you really need to be careful with it, guys. This is why you'll see we've used a heat gun. A hairdryer will do the same thing, but it really just helped the paint to set. Once we started using it more and more, actually, especially in the evening, that's the only time we were able to do this over the course of like 5 days, guys. It's been a long job, taking the car apart, paint reacting time after time after time, and not realizing or understanding why it's reacting. That was so frustrating. You'd prime it, set it, spray it with the glass paint, do your 2 layers, 3 layers. As soon as you put the lacquer on, boom, it would react, and then you'd have to sand it all down again, start again. We had that on a few of the pieces, especially the front whisker. That was the worst. And I don't know, for those of you who have done Abarths before with that satin chrome, it reacts so badly. And this is not the first time I've heard that either from other people. So just a disclaimer, guys, just be prepared for some setbacks. Be prepared with extra paint, be prepared with extra primer, because these things happen. And have a heat gun. I know it's not necessarily the way to do it, but if you've got something to help with controlling the temperature, it's going to help your job get done a lot quicker. So guys, my takeaways before you finish watching this video, before you go and buy your products, buy the same products will be my first recommendation. For example, you'll see in the video, guys, I bought 2 different brands. I'm using Halfords and then I'm using Simmons's. I would just say go for Simmons because it's a better quality. And I don't know what it is, but there must be something in the different paints. For example, the Halfords gloss black paint, right, has got in it already like a lacquer. It's got all these things in it so that you can essentially spray it on and that's it. However, if you're buying like through Simmons, for example, you have to buy the primer, you have to buy the paint, you have to buy the lacquer, and do all 3 coatings yourself. But it's a much better way to do it because, let's be honest, it's probably going to have a lot more longevity. So guys, my takeaway from this would just be, if you're going to buy products, try and buy everything the same from the same brand, because then they're designed to work with one another, rather than, you know, I think that's why I had so many issues with the paint setting, with the paint reacting to different things that it shouldn't have been reacting to. And I think it's just because we were using too many different products. We were using that pre-primer initially, and then we were trying to use the Simmons primer, Halfords primer, and then Halfords paint, but then a Simmons lacquer. It just was, yeah, I would just advise, guys, just because then you know the products are designed to work with each other. if that makes any sense. So to hopefully save you a lot of time, if there's something you guys are wanting to do at home, for all the parts, guys, that are removed and you want to know how to remove them, the rear badge, the front whisker, the front badge, the wing mirrors, the lip in the front of the car, the rear boot lid, all those videos, guys, will be on my YouTube page. If you're wanting to find out how to do these things for whatever reason, whether it's customizing, painting, taking them off, replacing them with new ones, it's all on my YouTube page, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you've got any comments, if you've got any questions, please drop them down below in the comment section. I'll get back to you ASAP, and I hope you enjoy. Alrighty guys, the first of a few orders for the dechrome process. Here we go. Some nice new shiny badges. And as far as I'm aware, the front one, you actually replace the entire badge itself. The rear one, you literally just stick over the current one. We'll find out. Alrighty guys, we have just received the second part of our dechrome process. This is the, I don't know how to pronounce it, this is the louvres, I don't know. I'm going to show you guys shortly. Let's check them out. Yeah, buddy. That is a solid no from me. I will be ordering a different pair. Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are outside Whole Foods. Don't know if you guys can see that. We're about to go collect some of our dechroming products because I want to do as much as possible on my own. So handles, I don't know how I'm going to do those, YouTube. The rear boot lid, the front whisker, I want to take it all off. I want to sand it down. I want to do a proper paint job on it. I want to get the layers done. I'm going for like a glossy black finish. Not too glossy, but guys, that's the goal. I'm going to go and grab some goods, some sandpaper. I'll take you guys with me so you can see exactly what I'm doing. If you're wanting to do this sort of process on your own, let's go. Plastic primer. Looking at the black metallics, they've all got different codes, and that represents different gloss finish. If you look at the lid, it'll tell you, or show you, shall I say. So this one, MT130, will be different to this one. So take the two lids and compare them. Some have like a more glittery finish, some have just a more black shine. Both black with very different finishes. So very little glitter here, more glitter there. Always a good idea to get some tape. Go with two for good measure. The last thing you want is to be spraying stuff on the day and then you run out and you have to come back to the store. So just buy one thing extra if you think you might need it. So far we've got gloss. Make sure guys there's metallic and gloss. I've got two of these. One primer, this, and then we need some 400 sandpaper. 400p. As you can see there guys, ideal for final stage filler, sanding, ready for primer, first stage of primer sanding. Bosh, lacquer. Alrighty guys, we have secured the goods. So here is the list guys, just in case you didn't get it. Abrasive sheets, aka sandpaper. I walked around the Whole Foods store looking for this for ages because it didn't look like sandpaper. I just thought it was something else. But yes, in England they call it abrasive sheets. In South Africa we call it sandpaper. aka the same thing. Anyways guys, next on the list, okay, we got pre-primer. I don't know if this is even correct. I was told to get plastic primer. This is pre-primer, so I don't know if it's the same thing. I'm assuming it is. Okay, then two of these just in case, gloss spray paints. Okay, and then my little tape. I probably won't even need this because the pieces that we're doing are literally like whole pieces, so it's not like I'm doing it on the car. I'm not too sure however about the handles because that seems like it's probably going to be quite a mission to do, but we're going to find that out and you guys are going to see. So stay tuned guys, on to the next bit. Alrighty guys, so I can safely confirm that this pre-primer is incorrect as I thought. Unfortunately, my mate who I was messaging at the time to ask was busy at work. So yeah, I bought the wrong one. So I'm going to go head out now guys and quickly grab the correct one. This is pre-primer, so this is what I thought it was. This is primer before the primer to help the primer stick better so that the paint sticks better. So you can do that, and I probably will now that I've bought it anyways. We'll see how we do for time. But guys, I'm going to head out to the shops. I need to still get some lacquer, which you need to get, and I need to get obviously the primer. So I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, so round 2, we have secured the goods. As you can see over here, I've got 2 lacquer cans. Okay, clear acrylic lacquer. That's what you want to be looking for. This is to finish off the coating. So you've got to protect the color with the sun and all the weather patterns, etc. And then you've got your gray primer. Okay, this is for once you've finished the sanding job, and then you want to start, before you lay down your paint, your actual color of your paint, this is what you want to pop down first to help the adhesion so that your paint actually sticks to the parts. So yes guys, I do have a friend of mine who is helping me with the things that I need to be getting, because honestly I'm a noob at this sort of stuff, I won't lie. But this is why I love modifying cars on my own, because you learn so much in the process. So very exciting times guys. I love learning new things, and hopefully I'll be helping somebody else to learn something new as well. So yes guys, stay tuned. We're going to be taking off the tailgate piece today, spraying that bad boy. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so we've got all the bits. Hopefully this is everything we need. It was a bit of a mix and match guys, just because I didn't really know what I was buying. I was trying to communicate back and forth with my mate. By the time I was trying to pay for things, anyways, he wasn't responding in time. So anyways guys, we got it done. Let me show you guys the loadout. So guys, I have placed them in order. So this is what you would start with. Once you've sanded down the part that you're wanting to obviously prime and paint, this is where you're going to start. Okay, because I didn't get a plastic primer, I went for a pre-plastic primer. Luckily I got this actually guys, because I'm going to need it for this. Okay, once we've applied this, you don't need this. If you just get a plastic primer, you will be fine. Okay, mine is not a specific plastic primer, so we're going to use this for adhesion and then chuck this bad boy on. And then we're going to prime it. Then guys, we're going to paint it. Okay, gloss black. Remember to choose your number on top correlates to the type of black or the type of gloss. So make sure you get 2 of the same. If you are going for the same guys, make sure your numbers are the same. Then we're going, once we've applied that, we're then going to go into our lacquer, which this protects from the elements and protects the color from fading out over time. I mean, it's still going to, but this will obviously just do a good job of protecting it. So I've got 2 of these. My mate said the more the merrier, because lacquer is essentially what protects the thing, or the paint job itself. Then guys, I got some miscellaneous stuff, some tape, because I probably am going to need this at some point. Maybe not, I don't know. And the 400 sandpaper, aka abrasive sheets. Alrighty guys, so my plan today is to get the boot lid done. So this piece here, take it off, sand it, and then also want to try and get the wing mirrors done. I'm still in 2 minds about this, but I'm going to have to get it done. Alrighty guys, so first phase is done. The hardest part, getting these wing mirrors off. Oh my jeez. I actually snapped the mirror on the right hand side, but I can still use it. But I got the wing mirror off, so it's time to sand these down, both of them. And I've got the boot lip. Show you guys there. So 2 of those, and that.
I'm so afraid that you'll run out of patience. Trust me, I know how it feels to be hopelessly waiting. Sometimes I don't know if I can even change, but I'm still trying. So I'm sorry that you might have to see I'm not flawless. I promise that I'm facing my problems. If I'm falling too fast, will you catch me? Will you catch me?
Alrighty guys, so it is the next day. Unfortunately last night we ran out of time. I had my mate helping me. He just come home from work. He obviously had a long day. It was getting very late. We were running out of daytime, so we literally had to spray these pieces because I needed them early morning, put them back on my car. So anyways, we sprayed them, we got the job done. And then at like 10:30 evening, I went and started fitting these things on. Fortunately, I learned the boot off by hand now, know how to do it. The wing mirrors were a little bit more difficult, but I managed to just clip them in. They're a lot easier getting on than taking off. So guys, I'm going to do a little walk around. I'll show you the finished job. Bear in mind, I've driven around already today. There was condensation this morning, but you will see the gloss black effect with a lacquer layer. It looks beautiful. It's turned out really, really well. So guys, this is the gloss black. As I said, you can see there's some like water stain marks, but just ignore that. It's a nice gloss black finish. One wing mirror. This is going to really bother me now, knowing that this is chrome. And to do this, I think you're going to take the whole front bumper off, if I'm not mistaken. Gloss black. So guys, one issue here already. Look at this. This is literally from driving around this morning. That is a stone chip. So, right guys, and then this is the rear trim. Obviously we've still got the 500 there, you can't quite run away from it, but you can see the finish. Very, very nice. Alrighty guys, so as you can see here, we've taken off the whole front bumper. I'm wanting to do this bottom lip for such a long time. It does come red on the car, so I'm making it a more gloss black finish. And you'll also see that I've taken off the whisker because I'm going to do the badge and change that from satin chrome to gloss black. Those are obviously the doors, or the interior of the doors that we've taken off, and that is the badge itself that sits in the front whisker. Here you can see all the pieces. The front whisker handles, obviously you had the first coat of black done, rear badge, and the front lip. So guys, if I give you a nice full view of the end result, okay, you can see wing mirrors have been done, the whole front grille. So this bottom lip used to be red, okay, I wanted that gone for such a long time. There used to be red writing, or like a pinkish writing in the Abarth of the lettering. We've blacked that out, so I wanted that whole front face to look nice and nasty. We've obviously done the front whisker. I've de-badged it and put in a gel badge. So wing mirrors, obviously there's a lot more that can always be done, but it's looking much better than it used to. Okay, come around to the side. Obviously we've done the wing mirrors. Very nice job on that. The handles we've done. Okay, obviously I still want to I don't know what to do with these yet, still deciding, but I mean this would look very nice in a black, gloss black. I want to also keep a bit of OEM pieces to the car. The wheels, I do believe, need to change to black because that will just absolutely complete the whole essence of it coming to the back. And then obviously we've got the boot lid, okay, over there, and the badge. You can see the badge to take off, guys. There is also a video of that on my page. There's also a video of how to remove the boot lid on my page, so make sure you have a nice little scroll through, guys. Of course there's this here. Again, I like some OEM pieces still on the car, but I'm just contemplating actually doing them black or not. Let me know down below, guys, in the comments what you think. I think it'll look very nice to have a black finish on that. But anyways, guys, there's it there, finished product. And the reality is, this took quite a few days to get done. Alrighty guys, so that is a wrap. That concludes the video of the dechroming process. I know that there isn't going to be every single method as to how to remove these parts, guys, but if, like I said, if you go through my YouTube page, you will find almost every single one of these videos. The last one I still need to do is how to actually take those handles off and how to do the door panels for you guys, but that will come in due time. But guys, I hope this video helped at least one of you or some of you to give you an idea of what to expect if you are going to go through this process to customize your Abarth or any sort of painting job, for example, from your car. I hope this is going to help enable you with the knowledge that you need. And don't take it from me, guys, I'm not a professional in any way, shape or form. I am a noob. That was my first time doing it, so I learned a lot on the process. So I hope I can help one of you guys, or at least some of you, to do the same. Make sure to hit a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.